It is genuinely astounding how many people want a spectacular life but base every decision on the desire to fit in and be normal. You are, by definition, aiming for the middle. Normal people get normal results. You literally cannot do what everyone else does and expect a different outcome. If you replicate average actions, you guarantee an average existence. This creates the spectator mindset. Spectators try something once, hit a wall, and immediately sit back down on the sidelines. They watch everyone else play the game, quietly waiting for success to tap them. This spectator position requires a story, a justification for why you aren't on the field. This is where the blame game starts, often reaching all the way back to childhood events to explain away current inaction. But the reality is that you aren't 10 years old anymore. Your parents aren't the ones making you choose comfort over progress today. Remaining in this mindset transforms you into a permanent observer of your own existence. You relinquish your agency to your excuses, allowing the external world to dictate your path, while you simply sit back and watch it happen. There is a harsh reality you must accept right now. Nobody is coming to save you. No boss, no spouse, and no external savior will clock in and do the work required to build your business or heal your pain. There is a specific threshold every person crosses to reach adulthood. It happens the second you look in the mirror and realize your circumstances are your responsibility. When you outsource your problems to other people, you stunt your own potential. There are millions of grown adults walking around who are still functionally children because they are constantly expecting the world to accommodate them. The only framework that reliably moves the needle forward is extreme ownership. That means looking at every failure, every missed deadline, and every personal flaw and claiming the blame for it. You only gain the power to dictate your future when you finally admit that your current trajectory is 100% your fault. You have to install what we can call a discipline override. This is the conscious, mechanical choice to execute a physical action when your emotions are begging you to stay comfortable. Look at the math. The person who goes to the gym every single day, completely ignoring how tired or stressed they are, will always crush the person who only trains when they feel inspired. Curious, we often think we need to feel confident before we tackle something difficult, but action has to come first. True pride and confidence are the exhaust fumes of executing a tough task. It starts with the most basic daily friction. When your alarm goes off at 6 in the morning and every cell in your body wants to hit the snooze button, you force your legs over the edge of the bed and step onto the floor. You don't act because you feel motivated. You generate motivation through the sheer, blunt force of taking action. Let's look at how this operates at the highest levels. During the championship era of the Lakers, an opposing player decided to gain a psychological edge by arriving at the arena at 3 p.m. for a 7 p.m. game. He walked onto the court intending to put in early work, only to find Kobe Bryant already there. Kobe was in a dead sweat, executing intense, full-speed game moves in an empty arena. The opponent watched him work out for another hour, played the game where Kobe dropped 40 points on his team, and later asked him why he pushed that hard. Kobe's answer was simple. He saw the player come in, and he wanted to prove that no matter how hard the opponent was willing to work, Kobe would always work harder. That is the standard of elite dominance. It requires a relentless, uncompromising work ethic. To the average spectator, that level of obsession will always look completely irrational. You cannot forge that kind of mindset wrapped in a blanket on your couch. It has to be built through voluntary, shared suffering. Physical crucibles strip away your ego and expose what you are actually made of. Whether it's training jujitsu or military drills or intense physical labor, you need environments that force you to fail, sweat, and rebuild. Even negative emotions become tools. If you are angry or if you are sad, you can either let those feelings consume you, or you can compress them down and burn them as fuel for your own output. You have to face the miserable, ugly reality of the daily grind. The alternative is hiding in the easy, synthetic dopamine of digital distractions and video games, waiting for a real life that never starts. Willingly stepping into the freezing water of adversity is the ultimate filter. It separates the fragile majority from the dominant few. Forget the idea that success is a finish line patiently waiting for you to cross it. Success is an active, relentless predator. It already has momentum, and it is actively hunting for the one person who is willing to outwork everyone else in the room. As you start moving faster, you will face friction from the 99%. Average people will always try to pull you back down and make you feel guilty for raising your standards above theirs. You have to tune out the loud voices of the crowd. You must become entirely comfortable being the anomaly, the outlier, the one person whose work ethic makes everyone else uncomfortable. Stop hitting snooze on your own potential. Step into absolute, extreme accountability for your life. Identify the challenge in front of you today and go attack it.